Welcome to Cosmic Wisdom. Self-talk is a powerful tool in attracting anything you want. Without noticing, we talk to ourselves every day in our minds. This way we make mental affirmations, and without noticing, we are releasing those affirmations into the vast space around us as frequencies attracting into our lives what we feel. So the environment around us is a physical manifestation of what we feel deeply about ourselves and the world. I mentioned in my previous videos that you attract in your life what you feel and not what you want as your desire, and that you connect with the universe through the frequencies your mind and heart emit. So the universe can connect with you, and it always delivers the reality matching your feelings and emotional state of your mind. What about the silent words we speak in our minds then? They reflect what we feel towards ourselves and the world, and they emit frequencies, so the universe only supplies us with realities that match our frequencies to validate or confirm our physical existence in space and time. The way we communicate with others through words and the way we act in front of people is the way we subconsciously talk to ourselves. If you respect yourself, you are also most likely going to respect the others. So I always say, the way someone speaks to you and treats you is the way the person speaks to himself and treats himself. So you basically know who you deal with. It is completely fine to feel sometimes not okay, as your negative feelings and emotions are protecting you from danger. But when they stay with you for a longer time, they can make you feel down with your mood, that you might feel like there is no way how to live life happily even though there isn't any danger around you, and you are perhaps surrounded by good people. You are either follower of your negative words, thoughts, feelings and emotions, so you are becoming a victim of your reality because you listen to them so much that you are doing things according to how you feel, or you are the leader of your reality and you learn from the mistakes you do, from the negative signals protecting you from danger and showing you different ways how to deal with things, leading you into succeeding and becoming a better person. These voices in our minds are part of the conditioning of the old programs we have gained in the past from the environment where we have been growing up as children, teenagers in the schools, and until recently into our present moments as adults in our workplaces, for example. Those silent words, we only think about them silently, or we can say them aloud, or just we can feel them. So self-talk is a powerful tool in attracting anything you want, meaning they are coming from the subconscious programming of your mind and not from the conscious mind. When you realize that you say something you don't like saying, and it doesn't need to be a swear word, but some kind of negative word about yourself and the world around you. You don't want to say these words again, of course, but most likely you will do so, because they are coming from your subconscious mind, which is the pre-programmed conditioning from the past. You cannot unlearn it by thinking about it that you don't want to say the word again. So you could end up repeating them, and over time they slowly become what you feel about the world and yourself. They are automatic responses to how you feel because you simply learned to repeat them, and they got into your subconscious mind over time as programs which your conscious mind is just following. Sometimes the subconscious programming is helpful. For example, when you're driving a car, you don't think about the driving car anymore, so you can relax and listen to good music. But most often it is a nuisance, because some subconscious programs are not supporting you, especially when they create a bad habit which is hard to unlearn, like smoking. They simply become part of your thinking, part of your character. So imagine, if you have the power to talk to yourself differently with grace, respect and praise, and this way allowing the universe to give you a new set of experiences that would align with what you truly desire and what you would truly wish to have or become. We all want the same, and that is peace, love, abundance of any kind, and truth. When we were children, some of us were taught by our parents and most of us by the system in the schools that we should please others, that talking back is not the way to express ourselves. They taught us to listen and obey, so we were pushed to become someone who we didn't want to be, just because they wanted us to fit into the system. And then as grown-ups we realized that we actually have free will and we want to express ourselves differently. So we come to the point through the realization processes that we don't want to do something we do because we feel it goes against our deepest desires. So we completely have forgotten about ourselves and what we truly wanted to become to find sense and happiness. Our thoughts have tremendous power. They are the source of energy within us to inspire us when we take action, but the voices in our heads can doubt our inspiration, which normally fuels our drive to create something useful. That's why try to listen to your thoughts and what they are saying to you. Observing these thoughts is a trick to how you can learn to talk to yourself differently. Just a simple act of observing your thoughts can take the power away from them and give you the chance to create new and better thoughts, inspiring you on your journey to succeed. For example, if you observe your thoughts, you would notice that in some situations you might feel doubts or fear, but these are only illusions happening in the inner world of your mind. In the outer world around you there isn't any danger that could cause doubts or fear, but because you feel so, no matter what the external situation in your reality is, you will still think that you are unable to move to create a better future. This way, you are actually losing many opportunities to create a better future. And then when you fail, you may feel disappointed. And this feeling is a confirmation of how you really feel deeply inside you on a subconscious level. So consciously and knowingly you feel disappointed, and that is just a result of your pre-programmed conditioning deeply residing in your mind. When you observe your thoughts in silence, you are not becoming a part of them, but only as an observer. Silence helps you to quieten your mind so you can go deeper into your subconscious mind, and by only observing your thoughts, because you are not part of them, you can finally experience how it feels like when you're someone who only listens to them and not someone who feels and does what they tell you, meaning you are obedient. However, obedience is a good attribute of your character. The question is why you would listen to someone who is telling you that you are not worthy and loving person and that you will never achieve anything. Self-talk is a powerful tool of how you can make big changes in your world, and from the observer's point of view, you have a chance to make positive changes just because you are not a direct part of them, so you are not being influenced by them anymore. Now you are creating a new set of experiences because the universe is always delivering to you the reflection of your dominant thoughts, making you think and feel. To overcome these thoughts, you bring them to your conscious awareness where you can change them. You don't want to run away from them or allow them to run in the background of your mind. You want to change them consciously, and to do so, you need to bring them to the surface of your awareness. When you are not aware of them, from the observer's point of view, you are a direct part of them, so you allow them to control and manipulate your life, so you become a victim of your own reality. But if you become fully aware of your deeper thoughts and you still accept them as they are with a stillness in your mind, with no emotional response normally connecting you to them, your negative thoughts will have no control over your thinking, behavior, and the actions you take. You want to allow them to come to your conscious mind, where you can change them by your awareness and take the power of them. The trick is to allow them to come into your conscious mind by being more aware of them, but just let them be and observe them. When you are fully aware, you can redirect them to go away from you, so later your subconscious mind will be able to accept new and better thoughts coming from your conscious awareness. You cannot change what is going on inside your subconscious mind by the power of your will only, because will is connected to your thoughts, emotions, desires and wants. You need much more, and that is persistence. In other words, repetition is the key to be able to reprogram your subconscious mind. You are not trying to destroy them by pushing them away or saying to yourself, "Go away, I don't like you," because you cannot run away from the energy, you cannot run away from who you are. But what you can do is to use the negativity as a fuel to ignite a spark of a new hope and more positive thinking. There is no fire without a spark. The fuel is your realization that you are worth more than the negative thoughts preventing you from succeeding. You are much more than that. You are a loving human being, so you accept them as they are and you surround them with your deep understanding, acceptance and love. As you probably know from my previous videos, acceptance, unconditional love, and compassion are feelings residing in your heart, and you really want to get your heart involved in this process. In order for life to exist, it must consist of both aspects, negative and positive, but an imbalance can occur if one of the aspects predominates, destroying everything that was needed to create life. You can try an exercise. Sit quietly for a few minutes and see what comes to you, what thoughts present and project to you in your mind. Imagination is a very powerful tool to help you understand your thoughts. Let your thoughts talk to you through words and feelings. You are not someone who is part of them, but only watching them as an observer. So, if they give you a negative response like a feeling of fear or doubt, you still want to stay in the position of an observer and don't let them interact with you and influence your thinking. If you find them negative, annoying or really not helping you in any way but only saying complaints, then you are revealing what is blocking your success, peace and happiness. And as these old thoughts are becoming visible to you through your awareness, so now is your moment to dismantle them and let them go. Experience the emptiness in your mind, giving you a feeling of calmness, no annoying thoughts disturbing your thinking and blocking your desire, willpower and free will to finally do steps towards your brighter future. Now your mind is empty and calm, so any new thoughts coming to you could be the ones you always wanted to hear from you, that you are worthy, you can do it, and you finally will find a way how to succeed. There is an intuitive feeling residing deeply in your heart, and intuition simply knows what's best for you, but it can only talk to you when you quieten your mind. Intuition tells you what's best for us, but will not show you the easiest way to succeed. This is up to your thinking whether you decide to listen to your intuitive voice or your old thoughts preventing you from succeeding and feeling free. Feeling free and detached from all thoughts is a very powerful way to make you feel you live your life fully. Feeling free is a tremendous power residing in you, but was hidden for many years because you felt overwhelmed and disturbed by so many negative thoughts. They are gone now, so you should feel free to create new and better you. Now, you should start building new and supportive thoughts in your mind and repeat them every time you feel that the old thoughts are trying to disturb you again. Don't give any emotional response to your old thoughts, but allow your desires residing in your heart to come to the surface in your mind and try to listen to your inner voice. intuitive voice. The old thoughts are silly and outdated now and cannot manipulate you emotionally anymore. Next, try to practice thinking and speaking about yourself, others, and the world differently. Repetition is the key to rewiring your brain, so in the future you will not think about the old thoughts anymore and will not be part of your old programming in your subconscious mind anymore, because you are creating new thoughts replacing the old ones, no matter what comes your way, because you will not feel disturbed, upset, angry or sad, because you have found a new and better you, which is supporting you in everything you do for your mental and spiritual growth, leading to success. I'm hoping you enjoyed watching my video. Thank you very much, guys.